Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing good. I have been using this DJI Mini 2 from since 7 months for various purpose like professional use as well as my hobby level videography. So I thought of making a honest review video about this DJI Mini 2 so that it can help all the people who are planning to purchase this DJI Mini 2. And also those who own this DJI Mini 2, let me know in the comment section whether you are facing the same issue that I am facing, and also let me know if you are facing any new issue, and please mention the best feature that you feel about this DJI Mini 2 so that everyone can know the features about the best things about this DJI Mini 2. So without wasting much of the time, let's quickly get into the video.
Let's begin with the design and build quality. Overall design is super awesome, build quality is amazing. This drone is designed in such a way that it weighs only 249 grams. Because of being under 250 grams, this drone does not need any registration. This DJI Mini 2 has only one sensor at the bottom which helps in landing. No other sensors available on this drone so that we can avoid the obstacle crash. Talking about the build quality, I have crashed my drone for 2 times. One was the simple one and the other one was dangerous, and apart from that, even though after the crash this drone survived, that was the great thing. If you guys are interested in watching the crashed video, please do comment below. I will upload that video as well. The battery door on DJI Mini 2 is not of that good quality. If the pressure is applied on this drone while putting the battery, this may damage the battery door. And whenever the drone is crashed, the first thing that happens is battery comes out of the drone because of weak battery door. Apart from that, the weak part of this DJI Mini 2 is power on and off button. Considering the price of this drone, the overall build quality and design is extremely superb, and I am totally satisfied with the design and build quality of this drone. Now let's discuss about the battery capacity, flight time and the charging speed. DJI claims 31 minutes of battery backup on one battery. They say this 31 minutes testing in the windless condition, so it won't apply in the daily life. So according to my overall experience, in cinematic mode we get up to 25 minutes, in normal mode up to 22 minutes, in sports mode we get up to 18 minutes. If there is a high wind, whatever battery backup I have mentioned might reduce from 2 to 3 minutes. This might reduce depending on the wind speed. These batteries have smart technology of intelligent discharging, so this battery have the good survival and durability. If you guys want to know more in detail about this battery and charging hub, there is a separate video uploaded on the channel regarding these accessories. I will be mentioning the link in the I button so that you can directly check out about these batteries and charging hub. DJI provides 18 watt fast charging adapter to charge these batteries, so it is very quick in charging and hardly take around 2.5 hours to charge all the 3 batteries from 0 to 100. And I feel DJI has not at all compromised anything in DJI Mini 2 batteries, so I would rate them 10 by 10. And the third comes wind stability. DJI claims 8 to 10 meters maximum wind speed resistance, which is perfect for normal usage, but not the best at high wind areas like beach or mountain areas. Now you can observe on the screen that drone is drifting to the left following the wind. I'm not controlling the drone and it is automatically moving to the left because of the wind direction. I feel this issue might be because of the weight that DJI Mini 2 has. It is just 249 grams, so it might not be able to resist the wind. This DJI Mini 2 has very good features and specifications which meet my requirement and budget, so I really prefer buying DJI Mini 2. But the only major problem that I found is this drifting. Because of this, I really struggle sometimes to take the cinematic shots. Now in this footage you can observe that I am on the beach side and you can see the inclination of the video. It has been tilted little to the left. This is another issue that we observe on the beach side. But anyways, this is not a major problem. This issue can be fixed in the post editing. For wind stability, I would like to rate 8 by 10. Fourth point that we will be discussing is transmission range. Transmission range and live video feeding from aircraft to the RC is damn good. Depending on location where we are flying the drone, the transmission range varies from 1 km to 4 km. DJI claims that in CE mode we can fly up to the range of 4 km and in FCC mode we can get the range of 10 km. But in India we can only opt for CE mode. We have no option for FCC mode. The overall experience flying this drone, the maximum range that I can reach was 2.5 kilometers. Till 1.5 kilometer or 2 kilometer we will not lose the live feed that we get from the aircraft. So we experienced the smooth fly up to 1.5 kilometers. So for me it was not a big question because I won't fly more than 1 kilometer. So for the transmission range I would rate Mini 2 as 8.5 by 10. If you guys feel my review points are going wrong in any of this session, please do comment below and let me know so that I can correct them in the future. The most important point to discuss, that is video quality of the DJI Mini 2. So the video that you are observing is directly from the DJI Mini 2 without editing. So DJI Mini 2 comes with 1 by 2.3 inch sensor size and has f2.8 aperture lens. So with this combination we get excellent and superb video quality. You can hardly make out the difference between the DJI Mini 2 and the expensive DJI Air 2 footage. I literally could not find any difference when I compared my DJI Mini 2 footage with the Air 2 footage. DJI Mini 2 comes with 100 Mbps of video bitrate, so we get a very smooth video with a very true colors and the crisp clear video quality. DJI Mini 2 provides a good dynamic range and we get 4K 30fps and 2.7K 60fps and 1080 also at 60fps. The video quality at the daytime is too good, but for the night time it's not the right drone because there is a lot of noise that we get in the drone footage. Because of the smaller sensor size, it captures a lot of noise at 800 ISO. In the low light, video look blurry and over noisy. So my rating for video quality is 9 by 10. I have reduced 1 point just because of the low light. Sixth point that we are discussing is photo quality. There's no words to explain about the photo quality because photos are totally extremely too good. Sharpness, color, viewing angle, everything is too good. We get another two modes, that is 180 degree wide angle mode, which really clicks two good pictures. And as said in the video, same implies to the photos as well. It is not good for low light photography. But while clicking photos, we get an option to open the shutter more than the video mode. So I'm very happy with the photo quality and I would rate 9.5 by 10 to the photo quality. Seventh point is most important point that you guys consider while purchasing any drone. Yeah, that's portability. This is a travel bag that we get with DJI Mini 2. With the help of this travel bag, we can carry our Mini 2 and all the accessories anywhere. This bag is so compact and has the capacity to hold the drone and all its accessories. DJI Mini 2 is so small in size that it is just a size of a hand palm. Everything is designed so compact, even the battery, RC and the aircraft. Everything is designed compact and can be carried anywhere. So for the portability, I would rate as 10 on 10. 8th point is about DJI Fly app. The interface of the DJI Fly app is very easy and looks very simple. User can enjoy the interface and understand the settings very easily in DJI Fly app. Overall, DJI Fly app is too good, and I think the only one feature that need to be added is downloading 360 photos from the DJI Fly app itself. So for DJI Fly app,
Take
I would
off.
rate as 9 by
The
10.
home point.
So we are here about to end the video. So before ending the video, the overall rating for DJI Mini 2 is 9.5. If you guys are finding this drone for around 60,000, then it's really worth purchasing DJI Mini 2. So I was getting many DMs on Instagram regarding the drone price. So currently some of the people are finding this drone for 80 or 90,000. So I would recommend you guys not to go with this price. Find a better store or better shop that you can get this drone for around 60,000. Presently I have heard that in Bangalore we can find this drone for around 62,000. I'm talking about the Fly More combo. So you can wisely select the good store to purchase this DJI Mini 2 and save some of your money. So my final verdict about this DJI Mini 2 is it's totally worth to purchase DJI Mini 2 in 2021 as well. And if you guys are worried about 15-meter restriction, then we have two different methods to hack this 15-meter restriction. I will mention the link of 15 meters hack in the I button so that you can directly visit the video and check out how we can hack this 15-meter restriction. This drone has many good features and specifications that I have not listed in this video. This drone might have about 5 to 6 cons, but it also has more than 50 pros. Looking at the advantages, this is the best drone for the price segment of 40 to 60,000. So if your budget is around 50,000, then without any worries, you can consider purchasing DJI Mini 2.
So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you have liked this video and found this video informative. If you have found this video informative, do hit a like button and subscribe to my channel. This motivates me to create some more content like this. So we will meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.